Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a bench update here. It's Wednesday, February 15th. Uh, been off work. Actually, I'll be off work all week. Had to take a vacation week this week for my son was having surgery on Monday. He had to have his tonsils and adenoids removed. Everything went well. He's doing good. But I figured, I'd just go ahead and just take the whole week off. Way, be anything would go happen, it's nothing worse than, with me driving truck, being out on the road, even though I'm local, but, being 4 hours from home and getting a phone call, hey, something's going on. That's a pretty ill feeling. So I figured I would just, take the week off and be around just in case, anything would go wrong. And so far, everything's fine. He's doing, really well. He's damn near back to his old self already. So no, that's good. I'm very happy about that. But I really haven't been able to do a whole lot the last couple of days because he's pretty much been my little lap dog. Which I'm not complaining about that one bit. But I was able to, get up here and actually do this. So, a few things I've been working on. Excuse me. This kit here, 68L Camino from AMT, just recently come out a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or so. I was a little skeptical of this kit at first. Kind of hate knocking on the AMT stuff, but I know that there was an earlier version of the 68L Camino. I'm not familiar with it. I've never actually seen the parts to it, but I know like the 69 Chevelle, the 70 Chevelle, the 72 Chevelle, the frames were pretty basic and just boring and they weren't very good, so I kind of thought maybe this would be the same way till I actually looked at it. On the back of the box, it has a layout of the parts, and it actually shows it's got a frame. So there it is. There's the frame for it. Just kind of, got everything cleaned up and started to paint some parts. Really don't have a whole lot to show on this one. I thought this was kind of neat. The whole bed, floor, and sides. It's 5 different pieces, and the way the directions call for it, actually it gets mounted to the frame, and then later on the body gets goes on over top of it. I thought that was kind of unusual, but who knows if I'll actually listen to the instructions or not. But the body, I did start working on it a little bit. It does have the little detail for the, have the vinyl roof, which I'm going to use. So now I got everything, I just got to mask everything off and go back to prime and then get everything painted and the body will be done. I can start getting it together. Also, I've been working on this kit. Just basically doing some cleanup on it. Got the cab started, sanding it a little bit. A few of the frame parts and such, getting those cleaned up. But I did discover that there's a couple of issues with this kit. But mine only has one issue, and it's with the chrome. I hope it shows up on camera, which I can see it here, so hopefully you guys can. You see how it looks. You see all those little marks in the chrome here. This is on the half fenders, and also on the bumper. There you go. It looks like all the parts were dirty, and then, you could feel them. It's pretty rough. It's like all the parts were dirty, and then they went ahead and they put the finish on. So basically all this chrome is unusable. Which, I mean, yeah, a lot of guys, they like to, strip the chrome anyways. But, I mean, there are some parts, especially on these semis, that, that you can use. But unfortunately, this is all unusable. The other tree it's fine. But, with the tanks, of course, they're going to be stripped. Because you got the nice mold lines in them, seams, that you have to take care of, so they'll be stripped. But the finish on the tanks is perfect. But that's just one of the issues with this kit. And I contacted the guy that I got it from, and he was not aware of that, but he was aware of this problem here. You can see how these airbags on the right side of this frame are deformed and misshapen. And actually you can see these little pieces here, they're not formed all the way either. This kit, actually it's this kit right here, was returned, and the guy, his son, started to put it together, and when his dad actually looked at it, it's when he saw this problem here. So he returned the kit, and he give the guy a new one, and he actually contacted the distributor, and he got reimbursed for this. And there was another problem. I think the steering wheel is kind of warped and deformed also in this. But I got this kit. It was too good of a deal. I just could not pass it up. This little issue on the frame here is not a big deal. I've seen there's aftermarket airbags and suspension you can get for these things. So, like I said, the price was right for this, so I couldn't pass it up. But like I said, mine that I'm working on is, the only issue is with the chrome. Here's a quick look at the cab. It does have the doors that open on it, and the top of the roof is wide open. You put the roof on, leave it off, so you can display the interior. I don't know. I'll probably just, being as the door's open, you can see the interior, so I'll probably just glue my top of the roof on and call it a good day. But I did pick up a few other kits, actually earlier today. I got this Pete 378 day cab. I think this one just came out maybe a year ago. There's several versions of this 378 out from this Alatori. But I just wanted to add this one to the collection. And a few other kits that I just got. A couple of these snap kits. My daughter, she already laid claims to this one. She likes her Corvettes. This other one here, 57 Chevy. My son, he likes this one, so I think this is the one we're going to be building. And I got add another Willys to the stash. I just got a thing for these Willys, especially these drag coupes. They're pretty cool. Make a nice gasser. And I picked up a pulling tractor, the Blazing Bison. This is a pretty neat piece. I've always wanted to get one of these, but every time I come across them, they were either pretty expensive or they were somebody's old projects, and I just wasn't really into that. So I was pretty happy when I saw that they reintroduced these, and just had to get one of these. And then I was really, really excited for this. It was supposed to be out last year, the end of the year, but actually it just come in. Tom Daniels Grim Reaper. This is a really cool bike. You're definitely going to be seeing this later on this year. Pretty happy about this. It's a really cool bike. I'm glad that they brought this one back out again.
I want to help with that.
And got some new shop cards in the mail. Some of these came last week, 2 weeks. I got the one from Vision 124 from George.
Here's your next one.
Jamie G's Scale Model Garage. This one came in the mail just today from Rat Rod Matt and Rustin Rod's Garage. And Big Eddie, Ground Zero Customs. And I got my assistant Olivia here. She's helping out with these cards.
And there's something on the back, too.
Thank you for the support. And lastly, I got one from Caesar, Funky Blues Garage. I really like the Merc. That's a pretty cool paint job on there. At this time, I do not have my own shop cards, but I am working on coming up with a design. And when I do get some,
I will help.
I will make them available. I saved everybody's addresses that sent me a card. I'll send them out, and when I do get them out, I'll let everybody know. Anybody wants one, I'll be sure to send them out. I think these shop cards are pretty neat to have. So if anybody...
This one's funny.
Yeah, you like that one, huh? So if anybody has a shop card and they would like to send it my way, I'd really appreciate it. I'll put my email address in the item description, and just shoot me an email and give you my address. And that's all I got for now, guys. So, until next time, we'll talk to you later.